Good evening, folks. Jay Madhav, Internet marketing veteran. I get contacted a lot by businesses that are just downright frustrated about having low conversions. They say, Jay, we're investing in marketing. We're doing a lot of things. We're doing this, we're doing that. Some of it's online, some of it's offline. Sometimes it's billboard, sometimes it's print, sometimes it's radio, sometimes it's Google pay-per-click. And they're just unhappy with generating customers and sales. In other words, they have very low conversion and they give up on that activity, deeming that that activity is of no value. When I come in and do the assessment, I usually realize very quickly the activity is not the problem. They're not correctly managing and running the activity in order a way to entice customers and generate conversions through that marketing activity. Okay, I'll give you an example. In my world, this is very common. I'll ask people, have you tried pay-per-click marketing? Many times they say yes. I've tried Google pay-per-click AdWords. I think it's a waste of money. Okay, I go, how much did you spend? Well, we tried $50 here and $100 there. Okay, I know what kind of business you're in, but that's chump change. Okay, I've managed companies that are just small local plumbing companies that spend 80 grand a month just on pay-per-click. Air conditioning in peak seasons because it's competitive. It's $100 a click plus. I'm not saying you need that kind of a budget, okay? But I haven't found a business yet that can do anything of substance for less than $3,000 a month just on pay-per-clicks. So you probably want to, if your budget is meager, you probably want to try and find $3,000 to $5,000 to spend on pay-per-click. And by the way, there are some strategies that we can utilize to spend those dollars more cost effectively. For example, we can get you, even though Bing and Yahoo are less frequently used search engines, they don't have the search engine market share, in other words, that Google does, they are nonetheless used. And for the reason that they don't have the search volume as Google, they are priced more competitively, meaning that bidding on those keywords are less costly. That might be a good place to start. If your budget is modest, start with pay-per-click on Yahoo and Bing. And as your budget grows and you have more dollars to put into pay-per-click, consider Google as an addition. Or alternatively, there are many strategies we can employ here. I'll give you just a couple. But alternatively, we can start with Google and we can just day part it. You don't have to run your ad 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And by the way, you better be geo-targeting, because what's happening these days to a lot of companies here in the US is you're finding you're getting clicks from people in India at 4 o'clock in the morning because you're asleep, it's their working hours. What they're trying to do is they're marketing companies looking for you so that they can contact you and sell their internet marketing services, which are really of no value. Trust me, I've worked with these outsourced organizations for about 7 years now. They can't do what I can do here for you locally. They'll entice you with the cost effectiveness of the work, but it just doesn't translate, I'm sorry to say. However, I'm getting a little off topic now. So you'll find that you're generating clicks. So you better geo-target your ads so that it's still possible for them to search and see your ads, but you really want to be doing all you can to make your ads less visible to any place where they're not potential customers for you. And these are just, this is the tip of the iceberg in terms of basic strategies. But the point of it is, you're probably employing marketing tactics that are failing. You're dissatisfied with your conversions, and it's because you're not a marketing expert, A. B, you're not looking at good data and analytics, B rather, and C, you don't know how to interpret that data for the purpose of making strategic marketing decisions, okay? That's what I do as a marketing professional and a marketing consultant. And others like me, hopefully, if they know what the heck they're doing. So it's not to say that your marketing activities don't have potential to work well and convert. It's usually a case of me coming in and looking at what you're doing and seeing that it's set up incorrectly, it's mismanaged, your geo-targeting is off, your demographic selection is off, your selection of day parting and when ads should be visible, and your visible in which regions is off, and your whole campaign is just a hodgepodge. Okay, this is a much more structured, data-driven process than you think that it is. You just haven't been knee deep in it for 12 years like I have to know all of the intricacies of how you can manipulate aspects of these campaigns to generate the highest return on investment and improve your conversion percentage. Okay, food for thought. Jay Madhav, thanks for listening.